As Australia Day approaches, imagine this for a moment. A bigger, bolder way to celebrate our nation. A way that includes every culture, every community, and every Australian. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out. Today we're talking about a brand new idea that celebrates all Australians, every culture, and every community. I want you to imagine a different way of celebrating our nation. A way that is bigger than a single day, deeper than a single event, and richer than a single tradition. I invite you to imagine a month, Australia Month. A month dedicated to honouring every voice, every story, every culture that makes this land the incredible, diverse nation that it is. This vision of Australia Month was inspired by Brother Baden. It was his idea, his dream, to create a celebration that truly includes everyone, every culture, every community, every Australian today. We take that vision and bring it to life. For too long, our celebrations have been limited to one day. One day to try to capture the heart of a nation. But a nation is not a single moment. A nation is not a single face. A nation is a living, breathing, growing community. A tapestry of stories that stretch across thousands of years and thousands of kilometers. A nation that is strong when it recognizes that our diversity is our greatest strength. Some Australians, for reasons of culture, belief, or personal experience, have often felt that traditional celebrations do not include them. That's not because they are disconnected from this country, far from it. They are part of the story. They are part of what makes Australia vibrant, resilient, and extraordinary. And it is Baden's vision that reminds us everyone deserves to be celebrated. Imagine, if you will, a month where every week honours a different culture, a different story, a week to celebrate the First Nations peoples whose connection to this land stretches back tens of thousands of years. Their wisdom, their art, their traditions are not only part of history, they are part of the living present, guiding us, inspiring us, teaching us to care for country, community, and one another. The following week, we could celebrate the Asian communities that have shaped our cities, brought their traditions, their festivals, their food, and their families to these shores. Imagine lantern festivals lighting up our streets, music filling our halls, markets overflowing with flavours from across Asia. All Australians joining in, learning, experiencing, connecting. Then a week for African Australians, whose communities have brought new ideas, new art, new music, and new perspectives, reminding us that Australia's story continues to grow and evolve. A week to celebrate European Australians, whose traditions, language, and culture have helped shape the foundations of our cities, our institutions, and our way of life. A week for Pacific Islanders, whose connection to the ocean, to family, and to community teaches us strength, resilience, and joy. A week for Middle Eastern Australians, whose history, culture, and contributions enrich the fabric of this nation. Every week, a new story. Every week, a new flavour. Every week, a chance to learn, to laugh, to celebrate, to participate. A month where every Australian, young and old, new and born here, from every background, every faith, every tradition, can see themselves reflected, can feel included, can feel proud. A celebration inspired by someone who believes in the power of community, connection, and inclusion. Australia Month is more than festivals, food, and music, though it will have a lot of those things. It is more than parades, art exhibitions, and performances, though we will celebrate these as well. Australia Month is about connection. It is about understanding. It is about recognising that our differences are not obstacles, They are opportunities. Opportunities to learn, to grow, to build a stronger, more united nation. Imagine the streets alive with celebration. Imagine children learning the dances of their neighbours. Imagine families coming together over shared meals, every dish telling a story of migration, of home, of hope. Imagine communities discovering each other, forming bonds, breaking barriers, creating friendships that last a lifetime. Imagine a nation that does not merely tolerate difference, but embraces it, celebrates it, and learns from it. This is a chance to reshape the way we see ourselves as Australians, to move beyond the notion of a single day, a single narrative, a single voice, to embrace a month-long celebration of our shared humanity, our shared pride, our shared dreams. A celebration that reminds every Australian that they belong, that they matter, and that their story is part of the story of this great nation. Australia Month is also a chance to reflect on our past, the history that has brought us here, to honour the struggles and sacrifices of those who came before, from the First Nations peoples to the generations of migrants who build our cities, our industries, and our communities. It is a chance to acknowledge where we have fallen short, to confront the inequalities and injustices that remain, and to recommit ourselves to building a nation that is truly inclusive, just and fair for all. But Australia Month is not only about reflection, it is about action. It is about creating spaces where communities can meet, where ideas can flourish, where stories can be shared, and where every Australian can feel a sense of pride and belonging. It is about creating opportunities for dialogue, for understanding, and for celebration, not just for a day, but for a full month, year after year. Let us imagine a country where the spirit of celebration lasts a month. A country where every culture, every voice, every story is not only recognised, but celebrated. A country where pride is shared, inclusion is felt, and community is strengthened. A country where every Australian can look around and say, "This is my nation, this is my home, I belong here." Australia Month is more than an idea, it is a movement. It is a vision we are now turning into reality. A vision for the kind of nation we want to be, a nation that is proud of its diversity, a nation that is united in its humanity, a nation that sees every person as valuable, every story as important, every culture as worthy of celebration. So I ask you, will you join us? Will you celebrate? Will you participate, learn and connect? Will you help us make Australia Month a reality? Not just for this year, not just for this generation, but for generations to come. Together, we can build a tradition that is bigger than a day, stronger than a single event, and richer than any one story. Together, we can celebrate, all of us, for all of us. Together, we can make Australia a nation that truly reflects its people, diverse, vibrant, inclusive, and proud. Let us step forward, not as spectators, but as participants. Let us step forward, not as critics, but as creators. Let us step forward, not as separate communities, but as one nation. A nation that celebrates every voice, every story, every Australian. This is Australia Month, born from Baden's vision. This is our chance to reimagine what it means to be Australian. This is our chance to celebrate all of us, for all of us. Let us make it a reality. Let us make it unforgettable. Let us make it ours. Thank you. Thanks so much for watching. If you love this idea, don't forget to like, comment and share. Let us know which culture or community you'd be most excited to celebrate during Australia Month. And of course, make sure you are subscribed so you can follow this journey as we bring this amazing vision to life. Together, we can celebrate all of us, for all of us.